I'm Dennis Carr. I play piano in the Eagle's Nest at lunch. This is my 4th year, and I'm a senior.
Affectionately known as the Eagle's Nest piano guy, Dennis Carr delights diners almost every day with uplifting music.
I remember it was my freshman year. It was at nighttime, like this, and the piano that was in the chocolate bar was actually right here, and it was all covered up, and I just figured nobody was in here. I was like, why not? And so I uncovered it, tried it out, and then the next day I walked by the Eagle's Nest at lunch, and I thought, you know what, why not try it at lunch? How different could it be? And that's how it started.
Since then, his fame has grown.
I was like up in McElroy, and I had just met a girl, and she told me, she was like, have you heard that kid who plays down in the Eagle's Nest, like at every lunch? And that's when I realized that she was referring to me.
Dennis has a long history in music.
Actually, I took classical piano lessons for from 3rd grade to my junior year of high school, and I just got really busy with high school. I picked up track, and I ended up stopping piano in high school for my senior year, focusing on track. And then when I got here, I started to pick it back up again.
He is dedicated to his task.
I always work in 30 minutes for lunch anyway, between working at the library and my class, and I always try to play at least 1 or 2 songs a day, just make an appearance.
Taking requests whenever possible, he is always trying to please the crowd.
I like most of the pop stuff that you hear on the radio and that everybody else is going to recognize, like Taylor Swift, Living on a Prayer, Don't Stop Believin'.
It's evident that he is appreciated.
I actually remember one table I played the Charlie Brown theme song, and then after I played that, they started clapping. I thought, wow, they noticed.
Talented musician, Carr can learn to play songs in as little as a day.
It's usually just listening to the recording with my iPod as I'm playing it, and it's just a very slow, meticulous process until I've learned it all.
Dennis plays in the Eagle's Nest for a number of reasons.
It's just a stress reliever. A stress reliever and a way to meet people. I just like seeing people smile.
He also loves the sense of community that playing piano evokes.
And I've met a lot of good piano players who've just come up at lunch and they're like, hey, I play piano too. And I used to think when I was a freshman and sophomore that it was competition, but now as an upperclassman, it's something to be shared.
Many of his fans will be surprised at Dennis's interest in the Eagle's Nest cuisine.
I have actually never had a meal in Eagle's Nest, believe it or not. I always usually play here, and then it's right near the door. I just go straight up to upstairs.
Luckily, this does not stop him from delighting listeners.
It's a good icebreaker. I've met a lot of people.
Carr ventures out from the Eagle's Nest sometimes to share his piano with a larger audience.
My sophomore year, I started doing BC Idol. This is going to be my 3rd year doing that. Just little gigs around campus.
As a senior, Dennis must plan for the future.
After graduation, hopefully graduate school, pursuing something with education.
He thinks about the piano's future as well.
That people keep playing the piano. Because my dad always told me when I was growing up, he said the worst music comes from a silent piano.
And Dennis's piano will never be silent.
It's always going to be something that's part of my life. I mean, whenever you see a piano, you can just sit down and play.